Hello, it's Patrick here from the Garagebandguide.com. In my opinion, the drummer track is definitely one of GarageBand 10's greatest features. It's revolutionised the way that we use GarageBand and makes it much easier and intuitive to get a project together really quickly. In this video, I'll show you how to get the most from the drummer track with some advanced tricks and techniques and a few secrets you might not have been aware of. If you're new to the drummer track, then check out my video How to Use Drummer. It covers everything from how to use the controls, how to find your way around, and everything else you need to get started. Let's do it. When you open a new drummer track, GarageBand automatically generates two 8-bar drummer regions for you. Now, obviously, you're going to need more than that to fill your entire project. So you have a couple of options. The simplest way is to loop the region to the length that you require. To do this, hover your cursor over the top right corner of your chosen region, then just click and drag the region to whichever point you would like it to end. Now, I prefer the other way, however, because it gives a lot more control over the dynamics of the drummer track. Click on the drummer track to highlight it, hit Command and C together to copy the region, move the playhead to the end of the region you've just copied, and hit Command and V to paste your copied region. Now, because these are two separate regions, you can fine-tune using the fills dial to make them just different enough to inject a bit of character into the track and make it sound more like an actual drummer. And you can just repeat that as many times as you need for each section of your song. You can make your drummer track more unique by adding custom drum fills at the ends of certain regions too. In the region you'd like to add your dynamic drum fill to, move the playhead to where you'd like it to begin. Here I'm going to move the playhead to the last bar in this 8-bar region. Make sure you've highlighted the region, then hit Command and T to split at the point the playhead is at. Now highlight the new separate region and use the fill dial to fine-tune your drum fill. Simple to do and won't affect the rest of your drummer's performance. Although I should add that if you had the fill dial activated on the region previously, you'll need to dial that right back to avoid GarageBand automatically adding a fill at the point where you split the region. Now, for even more control over the sound of your drummer track, you can actually convert the whole thing into a software instrument track, which splits up all the individual components of the kit, allowing you to really dig into the guts of your rhythm track. To give it a try, open up a new empty software instrument track. Highlight either the region you want to convert or the entire drummer track and hit Command and C to copy it. Now select your empty software instrument track and hit Command and V to paste. Now, the default instrument for a new software instrument track is the grand piano there, and it sounds a little bit weird with the drummer track's MIDI data pasted in there.
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish is not an instrument either.
So you just need to select a drum kit from the library on the left hand side there, and that will make it sound a lot more like it should do. And from here you can dive right in and adjust things like the velocity, the sounds, or even add or remove the different kit sounds from your pasted drummer track. You can even split the separate parts of the kit into separate tracks and apply things like compression and EQ to each. So here, if I highlight all the kick drum hits in this region, and once I've selected them all, hit Command and C to copy them, paste them into a separate software instrument track, I can now mix them separately from the rest of the kit, and you can do this for each separate part of your drummer track. So you can isolate the snare hits, separate them out and mix them individually as well. Same goes for your hi-hats and your cymbals and things as well. It's a really powerful trick that you can use to get your rhythm tracks in your projects sounding really good and giving them that extra professional touch. There you have it. That's some sneaky secret tricks that you maybe didn't know how to do in GarageBand 10's drummer track. If you like this video, then hit the like button. It really does help. Subscribe if you haven't already. What have you been doing? And make sure you come and check out the GarageBandGuide.com for more great GarageBand tutorials. Bye for now.